Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. Last time we did a build focusing on haste, and this time another build not focused on a new identity, but instead focused on something you can now do thanks to some of the, that's not right, there we go, some of the new identities. We don't need everyone for this, 5 people is going to be enough. So, I have uptied all the Liu identities to 4. The reason for this is they all have pretty similar effects. Target is 5 plus burn, coin power plus 1. Do like this, sure. If we go to Hong Lu, target is 6 plus burn count, coin power plus 2. Target is 6 burn count, coin power plus 1. All of them have like various effects that are all just variations of gaining more coin power if they have got a certain amount of burn. Coin power plus 1 for every 3 burn on target, max 2. So basically coin power plus 2 if they've got 6 burn. Coin power plus 2 if they've got 12 burn. This one just inflicts, this one just does even more damage to target as a bunch of burn. Yeah, a lot of funny changes. I don't have Grip Sinclair uptied because he's just gonna be here, honestly. And then Liu Gregor as well. Target 6 plus burn, deal more damage with that one. Coin power plus 1, coin power plus 1. Very interesting stuff all around the board, that's for sure. Now, of course, I've got them all Uptie for just because these are some of the more beneficial units Uptie just because they've got so much synergy with each other. Same for like a lot of the N-Corp units, they've got a lot of synergy if you get them all to Uptie for. And what order do we want them in? Something like this works, I think? No. Like that, there we go. And we'll Grip Sinclair last, because we're not going to be focusing on him as much as the Liu people. I just want a 5th person, because I don't really want to do any of these without 5 people. Because, like, we don't need a 6th person, we don't need a 7th person. 5 people is enough to do Mirror Dungeon 2, normal at least. Not exactly gonna go great if you do it on hard. But normal, this is good enough. Some favored. That's probably fine for now. If I go for this, we can get the full resonance off. So I might as well. Tails, that's fine. It makes sense. His sanity isn't like great yet. Nice. But yeah, starting new gift I took at the start there was the feather. Because the feather's the one that doubles burn if the target has 20 plus burn. Which probably gonna happen. The other one that would be really nice, and the one that probably would be better, would have been the one to make all enemies start with 2 burn count, so we can start stacking up their burn quickly. Like, these guys already are very low, they're taking a bunch of damage. And they don't have all like enough burn count to keep it going forever. And some of them are reliant on enemy having high burn count, not actual just normal burn. So it's not exactly perfect, but going pretty well. Do the event, see if we get anything else for burn. Who should do it? You're the only one who's got decent chances. There you go. Wound cleared, so we'll just be inflicting some random bleed as well. Might as well. Read the tablet. Either of you two. You? I don't like your chances. I like your chances more. You just need 2 heads. Unfortunate. Oh, we still get the... Even if we failed the check, we still got the gift. Ishmael took a bunch of SP damage. That's fine, we can build back up. We've got some blunt weak enemies here. First floor boss almost certainly going to be the G-Corp guy. We can take him out easily enough. And we got some N-Corp guys first. We can go for the full Lust Resonance. If I wanted to be really funny, I could always, like, I could have always taken Grip Faust and just never used her for the support passive whenever we get the Lust Resonance off. Not like the worst idea. Oh yeah, that guy's burn just got doubled. Very fancy. Yeah, Wrath and Lust are our 2 top priorities. We can get a lot of synergy with those. Because all these guys have Wrath and Lust. Their third sin is a little bit uncertain. 2 of them have sloth, 2 of them have gloom, and 1 of them has envy. But everyone's got wrath and lust. 'Cause that's the burn thing. Nice. And yeah, they all died. Easily enough. I need to win more clashes though, because these people still need more sanity, much more sanity. Okay, full lost resonance unless we used this, but he'd resist that. It's Pierce, yes, I think. Yeah. I do like the full lost resonance though, so I'll go for it. Why not? Is it necessary? No, but it's funny. Nice. Yeah, Sinclair is killing people over there. As he does. Yeah, Lost is probably better for us overall because it's even more burn, but I'm pretty sure most of our Wrath stuff is still burn anyway, so I don't think it matters. It'll just be burn no matter what. And floor 1 clear. Now hopefully they give me a good ego gift. Wonder if we're eventually gonna get some sort of way to like do ego gift or re-extractions, like kind of like Lobcorp, you could re-extract, press the button up here, and get like 3 different abnos. We actually don't need pride resources, honestly, but these are also kind of awful. I'll take this in case we get nebulizer. I take Grand Welcome too often, honestly. We don't need to take it every time. Weak to Pierce. It'll probably be like Lobigo guys. Oh, these guys, right. I always forget that these 3 are weak to Pierce, so they display as Pierce. I always think Kanto 2 enemies are just all slash, but no, these guys are weak to Pierce. Now let's see. Who's the best about this? Mersault's weak to Wrath, so probably hit Gregor. Oh, the Mersault has more HP. That'll be fine. Gregor should live. He's not gonna get staggered because he doesn't have his first stagger threshold. And he resists blunt and is neutral to Wrath, so I think he'll be fine. And that guy's at 20 burn. No burn count though, so it's not gonna actually be doubled. Unfortunate. Yeah, 24 damage, that's fine. And Sinclair gets his little damage up next turn, his power up. And then like this. Should be good. We do have a single Pierce attack, technically. It's Mersault's tertiary, but we have it. So like theoretically. She didn't gain the coin power, unfortunate. Thanks to the fact she killed them too quickly. Whoops, didn't mean to block there. Oh yeah, everyone does have fancy defensive skills now. Because everyone's up type 4, like Sloth defense, Gloom defense. You've always had that one. Wrath counters and Lust Guard. Your counter's always been Wrath, but these 3 aren't new, but these 3, it is new. I don't know, do they have any effects? They might. No, I don't think their guards do anything. Yeah. It just got the cool effect of having a sin now, a sin affinity. Even though stuff could be good if we ever want more of a specific thing. We can use it for, really, I probably pretty much only use guards and counters and stuff like that to extend absolute resonances. That's my main goal with them a lot of the times, just because that's pretty nice to do. Especially if you have something that gives rewards for, like, wrath resonance. I mean, it's still damage up, even if not the case, though. It could be worth sacrificing a skill to just use a defense skill in order to have those skills do more damage. Like, for example, if I did it like this, I could make it so, theoretically, if Sinclair is secondary here instead of his primary, like, this would be a full lost resonance thanks to using the defense here from Mersault. Now, I don't think I need to do this. Yeah. I think this will still be fine. We've got a bunch of lust going on. Sinclair's taking some hits. He's doing fine enough, though. And he's cutting heads, so that's fine. He got one tails, so that guy's very dead anyways. See, that works. We're going for all three of those colors. There's not as much sloth burn stuff as you'd expect. It's just it's just Gregor's tertiary and Mersault's secondary. That's the only sloth we've got. Funny how there's more gloom on this team than there is sloth. You'd expect it to be these three because, you know, fire color, but it's really these two in gloom. More so than anything else. There we go. Yep, that kills. And down they go. So it's shop time, so we might be able to see something good here. How are we even doing for cost? I haven't been paying too much attention. 300, that's good. Good enough to get anything I actually want. I don't really worry about having 400. Because, like, here's the thing. If I see the, what is it called? The Lunar Memory, and I just can't afford it. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about that. That's fine. It's for the best, because it's definitely getting to the point where the novelties kind of run out on it. It's cool, but, like, I'll take it if it's, like, there, if I can get it, because, like, who in their right mind would turn it down? But it definitely kind of trivializes some things. It kind of makes the entire run, like, no longer themed. Instead, it's just, oh yes, this is a run where we got Lunar Memory, like, on the 3rd floor. And that's... nothing happened after that point. People just died. I think the biggest issue about it is the fact that it does it for both physical and sin resistances. So it's not only like everyone takes double damage, it's that everyone takes triple or quadruple depending on how it multiplies. I'm not fully sure. That guy's at 2 HP, even if there's no one else going for him, but there's someone else going for him, yeah. He would have been dead to burn anyways. But that's them all done. So the boss said it was Blunt Wrath, yeah. Pierce Wrath, I see. Which is like, is like Pink Shoes guys or something? Oh no, it's just, it's this guy. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Alright, well, just start stacking up the burn on him. Yeah, and then you go for this guy. That'll work. We're just gonna get a bunch of burn on him so that he's just gonna be constantly burning out. I think that's the play. Yeah, 31 burn already. He's staggered already. And he's got enough burn count that he's never running out. How does it work? Does their HP... I assume the burn triggers, like... The burn triggers at the end of the turn and they revive at the start of the next turn, I assume? Yeah, it seems like it. You defeat the enemy, but now it's back up. What's going on? Won't be too bad, honestly. Yeah, look at we're getting so much coin power now. How swell. So this becomes a... What is it? A 4+4, I think? Cool. Awesome sauce. Cool beans. Single point stab just to do even more burn. He's at the maximum. And we don't have any way to actually, like, purge the rest of his burn. Self-destructive purge, however, is doing a bunch of damage. That guy's staggered. That guy is good as dead. This guy's also probably good as dead. And unfortunately, she staggered over the third point, not her fourth, so she didn't get the coin power up. Investigate the factory. Now we just kill the big guy. Go for the big one. Lost resonance with everyone else. That'll work for me. Something like this. That should be fine. We've already taken down the big guy twice. He's very dead. Yep. He's got enough burn that we're just getting a bunch of coin power. Yeah, I think the burn will trigger, so I think it'll be counted as him being incapacitated, so then we can investigate the facility, take him out, and then they should all just die easily enough. They're not super tanky units after all. No, I don't love the city I live in. Do you love the city you live in? No, I do not love the city I live in. Do you love the city you live in? No, I do not love the city I live in. And there we go, that one died already. And you kill that guy. That'll work for me. Like this, there we go. Flowing Flame, this just straight up kills him, I assume. No, not quite, because he's not weak to it. If it was a Wrath attack, it would have just straight up killed him. So speaking of Wrath attacks, look at the rolls on this thing. That just rolled a 24. This is her secondary. God. Power of just funny burn. And then, yeah, Impending Day finishes this guy off. The passive triggers, seems. So we're just gonna get a bunch of Wrath from this. That's nice. That's swell. Victory. I'm pretty sure with Sitter Corrodes, they get that effect of the passive, like, starting that turn. We can bleed people with lust stuff. If it looks... No, if it's bleed with skills, that doesn't do anything. This also does, like, nothing, but it's the most notable one here. Never a good sign, but the most notable one does approximately nada. But that's fine. What the Gloom God? The Gloom symbol is, like, you can definitely tell that they changed, like, the colors of the sins on the actual map screen. The Gloom looks super different. What are you going for? This guy? Alright. You do you, buddy. Get Elbow Strike. There's a decent chance this one actually does manage to stagger with the fourth coin. Yeah, there we go. So she's gonna gain her insane buffs the next turn. And this guy resists it, so it's probably not gonna stagger him. Sinclair gets countered, but he gets the attack power next turn. He's fine. Yeah, 28, not very much. That might have only made them upset. Good for Sinclair. And this guy's gonna get a bunch of burn count. Perfected Death Fist is like 3 burn count, that's nice. Brings up to 4 technically, because they start out with 1 burn count. Definitely a very nice skill. It was also... I remember the time when the game first released, this was the only single Light Inflict burn count in the entire game, I think. Which definitely was a funny time. Let me go full lust here. Greater most of the passives anyway. I don't think any of them are... It's a Wrath Resonance for, Wrath Resonance for Ishmael, yeah. Like 3 Wrath Resonance, and it's a really good effect, because it just makes it so that she does more damage to people with a bunch of burn. Like 30% more damage to people with a lot of burn. Smoking Wires, Prejudice, Portal Battery Socket, nothing. We'll take a Crimson Blaze Fist then. And we will leave. We'll take an event, then a challenge battle, then the boss. Yeah. You guys. Go for the lost presence if we want. We could actually probably trigger your passive here. Or it's deal 10% more damage for every 3 burn count on target. Blunt damage, which means the only thing that it doesn't affect is Art Blossom Star, but everything else gains a benefit. I'll take on the faster guys first. Nice, and now... Oh, you need to... Actually, let's undo all these real quick. We need to find someone who's targeting you, okay. We needed to find someone targeting Hong Lu because he couldn't redirect anyone. Everyone else is very capable of redirecting these guys, though. That's a neutral, so we might frontal assault it instead. Yeah. We lost 2 Wrath. That'll work for me. Okay, I don't know how we managed to get so many heads that time, but that happens, so meh. Not a lot of burn count right now. The 2 people that I could burn count are, of course, Hong Lu and Ishmael. Because Hong Lu's got 2 skills that inflict burn count, and Ishmael's probably got 2 skills that inflict burn count. Burn count, yeah. As I thought. Okay, you can just kill this guy. That's convenient. The other one, that one. You go for that one, and you go for this one, like that. I think that'll work. We're triggering the passive, so she's doing a bunch more damage. That guy, does he not burn to death? I think that guy might live slightly, like a bit 2 HP or something, because he had like 25 HP, 23 burn? Yeah, this guy lived at 2. These guys are gonna bleed to death, actually. We can literally just clash against them with whatever, and it'll work. Yeah, and then just target all in on this guy, because this is the only one who doesn't, like, pass out due to natural causes. Bleed. And he's still not enough burn to be suffering. There we go. And yep, another bleed. Wound Cleared really is good, even on just, you know, and on any team that's got good Wrath, it's just kind of insane. Even I don't have, like, actual, like, stuff where 5+ charge gain damage up. Unless no one here has Pride skills, and no one here has charge, so... I don't know. I'll take Homeward. No downsides. And it just means everyone gets healing. We don't have anyone we want to keep at low HP. So it works well. Be good. Neutral. It's because it's an A. A is scary. Funny. He still won though. He's good at like that. And that guy's got like 20 burn, but no burn count, sadly. Nice. And then that guy's got burn count. There we go. Yeah, a lot of burning. Ideally to death is happening. Nice. Oh, for a second I thought Sinclair was losing. I think he lost a coin, but he's still fine. He's Grip Sinclair. He loses clashes frequently enough. Death. There you go. And he gets... He only heals 5 SP because his passive is triggering. It would have been 10 if not for his passive. Always a convenient passive, that's for sure. Oh! Interesting. This is a tier 4. Hmm. Just a random. I don't think I've gotten tier 4 from a
끌어넘칠
risky
시간이군요.
encounter or an abno encounter before. I've only gotten tier 4s from like shops and like the occasional ones from defeating floor bosses. Interesting time. Not one that really like benefits me. How funny would it have been if it gave me the
불길
burn
속으로.
one there though? Nico time. Nico's neutral blunt, so he's not doing too great already.
떼어내주지.
We're not getting any burn count on him this turn, so his burn's not gonna skyrocket too soon. I'd really like any other burn EU gift just for more burn. Even something like Ashes to Ashes, which does approximately nothing. Could be beneficial.
최선을 다해보지. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
Go ahead and go full lust here. Don't mind if I do. That makes even the neutrals turn into a favored.
균형이 무너졌군요.
Okay, Ishmael's in a little bit of a
풀린 것 같습니다.
pickle. Oh, there she goes. 7 clashes. Oh, one of them burnt to death off screen, it sounds like.
불길
Like
속으로.
that, there we go. Unfortunate. Why does he have an attack power up?
떼어내주지.
What gave him an attack power up,
적확한
Gregor?
하늘이었어.
Trying to think, but I've got no idea. Is it an EU gift? Is it something he does? Can he give himself attack power up? I don't think so.
어쩐 일이야
I
벌리자.
may just be forgetting. Oh, target 6 turn gain 1 attack power up next turn from the rushdown. It's always been like that? It might have always been like that and I've just never like fully noticed.
부드럽게.
That's pretty good. That's very good. It's attack power up, not coin power up, which is for the best, because otherwise, if Gregor had a way to give himself coin power up in his tertiary, it would be a little insane. It would be a little silly. Heavy duty battery, deal more damage, and use with bleed, inflict a rupture. I'll take this one because we've got some bleed thanks to the wound declared. And we go top path here so we can get to the shop. How are we doing on cost? Good enough.
불로 정화하고
Good enough.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
We're at a point where we could have 7 people theoretically. We still only have 5 though for the build. Although most fights only have 5 people, so we're still fine. I guess it does kind of show you which one you want to go for here, because this one it says unopposed and this one it's dominating. So of course you want to go for the dominating, because that's the one that's actually going to clash, you can kind of just tell. What's yours, Gloom? No, you're Sloth. I mixed up who you were. You didn't have any Wrath Ego, so we can't get the big Wrath Resonance off, so I'll just do it like this. I think Ishmael's tertiary alone might be enough to send someone to have high enough bleed, or to have high enough burn. But they just get the double next turn? Not quite. But they've got enough burn count that they're not going to run out of burn count anytime soon. So that works as well, I guess. Didn't look like it hurt at all. Yes, we know. We're just unga-bungaing everyone. That's what we do. That's what the burn team does. It's their purpose, after all.
저 사람들 좀 지친 것 같아요.
Lust time.
들어가 보자고. 균형이 무너졌군요.
And then this might stagger? Yes, it did. I was unsure because of the resistance, but it certainly did enough. And now we go for the Wrath Resonance.
들어가 보자고.
Nice. And nice. There we go. There was another fight before the shop? Maybe? Was there? I think so. I don't think there's... No, it is just straight up the shop. Hard to remember. Gregor skill. Stuff that doesn't matter. Low star could be funny, but I'll give Gregor another skill 3. And then just leave. That's all we've been doing in the shops. We've been giving, like, slowly but surely everyone another skill 3. So far, it's Gregor, Sinclair, and Honglu that have 2 skill 3s. We'll see who gets chosen for the final
몸이
shot.
따라줄진 모르겠지만
I'll
밥은
probably give
굶어야지.
them another skill 3 too, unless something better shows up. Which you'd really hope you'd see at least one other burn gift by now, but oh well. Them's the breaks. We're still doing perfectly fine even
최선을
without
다해보지.
them.
아이씨,
That's
방금
the
벌레
thing.
말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
We've got a wrath counter. You should probably counter someone then. You can't redirect that guy. It says struggling, but he's fine. We know he's fine. Just being a little baby. You'll grow back. That's not a great clash. The best one though, and that's fine. Full Wrath Resonance gaming. And he resisted the Wrath, but he's weak to the blunt. Ishmael shouldn't take too much damage, so it should be fine. Ishmael's counter inflicts like burn count or something, yeah? I think it does. I didn't actually read what it does. But I think it's something like that. Burn count, one of those kinds of things. Almost. Boink. She's weak to the pierce. Inflicts 1 burn count, which does absolutely nothing there because that guy didn't have any other burn count. That's fine. Favored, neutral. Who's got better Lust skills to go for? Flowing Flame's not like gonna win clashes. Favored, neutral. Favored, neutral. It'll be fine once I send everyone in, yeah. Because then they're just gonna all gain like flash power thanks to the resonance. I think. Yeah, we're doing fine.
생각보다 잘 타는 걸.
And they're building up burn. They're burning up. Nice. That's just these guys. We go for Lust again, kind of. Not fully, but partially. Or we could just try killing them here. Also a reasonable tactic. Like that, there we go. Yeah, 22, alright. Some pretty good clashes from Ishmael. It's definitely worth uptying Liu stuff, especially if you like running burn things. Because the clash power is a little insane. And then Mersault to finish it off. Nice. There we go. You know my way to spam the 1 key whenever I see that background. 6 damage, weakens them at low HP, sure. Monkey tree. I'm gonna spam the water. Mainly because, there we go, it heals everyone for 10 SP. That's actually awful, I don't know why I wanted that. I was like, yeah, I should do this, but now Sinclair's all happy and all that lame stuff.
여러분에게 도움이 되었으면 좋겠네요.
Thinking about negative SP, I still have not used Sunshower Heathcliff since the update. I didn't even bother uptying him because the uptie didn't seem like that noteworthy. I was really hoping it would be more. Although I'm sure he's like decent. I know he's decent. I try not to use him too much, because if I use him, I'm just gonna crash him the entire time. Which isn't very nice. Nice, that guy just blew up. Love to see it. You don't want to defend. You want to, because if he defends, he's gonna heal. He can heal some SP. And we don't want him to heal SP. Oh. I was like, for a second I was expecting him to actually win the clashes, and I was gonna be like, oh really? But no. He just won one of the clashes. And then lost from there. Snake men.
몸이 따라줄지
Snake
모르겠지만
people probably, I think they
가야지.
resist rough. Might be a little rough. I resist lost. I know they're weak to sloth. We don't have a lot of sloth though. No, they're weak to wrath. Okay, that's good then. This attack's gonna be really good then. There's not really a reason to attack that guy right now. Honestly. He's just defending. We'll focus the big guy first this time. We should be giving both arms at least some burn count. If I didn't mess up. But I don't think I did, yeah. Ishmael's gonna give burn count to that arm. There we go, 32 burn, 3 count. Oh. Please don't. Ah, he's losing. He's losing. No. He would have inflicted so much burn. Oh well. Yeah, both arms. Oh, that arm didn't have enough burn to actually double its burn, did it? Yeah, it's 19 burn, just enough to not do it. Well, we do something like this. And then we just go for a strong attacks on this guy now, honestly. This inflicts... And this doesn't inflict any burn count. What do we have for burn count right now? Okay, this one, yeah. This'll be fine. Did I forget to attack the arm that needed the burn count? A good question, me. Did I just attack it and then... Okay, I don't know. We want to take this arm out. That's the thing. And... Gregor should be able to do it because he's weak to it. Yeah. Good enough for me then. Okay, no, it is burning out. That's good. So we... hit this arm with a moral enactment and then just have everyone else go here. Then I think we're set. Like this, yeah. So the other arm burns out. That arm burns out too, because it had 5 HP left. He's resisting the blunt. That won't matter in the long run. Nice. And he burns out. Nice. Now this guy's already super low. So I think we can just Unga Bunga him and we should be set. Unless something goes horribly wrong. But I don't think it will. Nice. You got enough burn that we're going to be getting some buffs to some of our attacks. And down they go. Alright, pretty good. Poison. A little rude. But easy enough snake fight. The fact they were weak to wrath definitely helped a lot, and we just inflicted a stupid amount of burn. As I was hoping. Oh, here we go. All enemies start with 2 burn count. Sloth Resonance gives them all burn 2. Sloth Resonance isn't going to happen nearly at all. But them all having burn, that's golden. The floor where things get a little bit dicey, but I think we're going to be fine still. We just need to make sure we build up their burn. We no longer have to worry about burn count as much, because they're guaranteed to have burn for the first 2 turns at least. So we just gotta make the most of it. 36 plus burn count, 25 plus 2. It doesn't though. So you're probably gonna lose this clash. It's slash attack, it's neutral. It's fine if he loses the clash, honestly. He'll still like be fine. Not quite enough burn on that guy yet. Perfected Palm Strike. Very nice. The Mersault lost too, that's unfortunate. They must burn. And then we can go for Wrath Res here, I guess. struggling. It's not good. If we do this is still struggling, it sure is. Huh. Odd. Maybe it won't actually be struggling, though. Should I really be risking it this late? No. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at his rolls. His all heads at his 12 sanity. Alright, be like that. Guy doesn't have enough burn for frontal assault to gain its insane power buff. It's sad. That guy's got enough burn to get staggered by it, though. There's only one actual clash this turn, and it's Mersault again. Alright. Just defend, honestly. It'll die. It'll die. Yeah. Looks like a purge. Doing good damage. Didn't it say this was a blunt weak fight? And these guys are weak to pierce. I think I'm probably just misremembering then. It's probably a pierce weak fight. Because I only vaguely pay attention to those kind of types of stuff. That was a blunt weak fight. Those guys are not weak to blunt, they're weak to pierce. I think all of them are. Wow, this is worthless. We'll give Sinclair another skill 3, so he's now got 3 skill 3s. Sure, we'll take this. Why not? No reason not to. And then we just kind of take like this path, so we only need to do 2 more fights. Final boss is the Fox. Oh, this is absolutely worthless at this point. Cool. Because this just helps us gain more cost. I'll grab it, because I'm pretty sure the more E-gifts, like, the better. I'm pretty sure that's, like, partially what affects your ending starlight. The more E-gifts you have, the more starlight you end up getting for most successful run. I don't have, like, proof beyond, like, the no ego run, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So, like, there's no reason not to take an ego gift, even if it doesn't help you at all. You should still take it, especially on the final shop. Just buy all the ego gifts if there's nothing else to spend your money on. Like, sure, I could have, like, healed people, which isn't, like, the worst play, but, like, I think everyone here is still fine, so I don't think it was necessary. And look at how well we're doing. We're taking so much for... you can kill that guy, I think. Should be fine. I mean, if we do this... I could have gone for the lust resistance there, I knew that, but I wanted to do this so we could trigger Ishmael's passive, because that's funny. The 3, yeah? And yeah, that guy's dead, nice. That's more wrath for us. We've really not been using egos much. We used Roseate Desire once at like the start of the run or something, and that's like it. Nice, this guy's burn is accumulating rapidly. And he's dead. How convenient for us. Oh no, we got a self-destructive purge off too, so we get some sanity down. And then some sanity back up, but it's still net negative 10 sanity from that exchange. So it works. And normal fight time. Normal fight that's weak to blunt now. So it's probably gonna be just like more K-Corp goons, more N-Corp goons. Possibly bugs. There's a lot of bugs in this for some reason. This is where we're actually having some serious struggles with flashes. We'll do this then, that'll work. We've got enough egos. We've got enough sin resources to spam a couple egos. And Capote is funny, so might as well. Flicks Tremor by like targets burn, then bursts the Tremor. Nice. The burst Tremor didn't really matter, but it was nice. And yeah, he just kills. That's very logical. It is Grip Sinclair's Tertiary after all, and he sure does. Half of his deck sure is self-destructive purge. Truly the ideal Grip Sinclair build. And a mass attack, just to do a little bit more, finish some of these guys off. Possibly kill everyone with this, honestly. They're all weak to it. And they're all like 50, 60-ish HP range. Not enough to kill all of them, but they're all weak. They all burn to death. No, one of them's still alive. But not by much. So we just do this. And 2 HP still, so Marcel finishes it off. Pretty good, pretty good. These two now, see what we get. Toad. We'll take your eye. I guess we might Tremor Burst occasionally with, like, Capote. Oh, and this! I'll take it. And burning just gives more burn. The issue here is it's gonna inflict burn to, it's gonna inflict burn to the little umbrellas, too. I don't think I've uptied, Ardor Blossom Star, but I probably should have. Oh no, it's Centipede. I thought it was Fox. This is very good then, I think. So we just, let's see. So what's important for burn count? A little bit of burn count. We go all in on the body, I think. This is good. This is good. This is good, and this is good. Alright. So he's gonna build up a lot of burn very quickly here. Yeah, so very quickly. He's already going to be at max burn next turn. He's going to be close to this turn alone. Yeah, that's 90 burn with 12 count, like, just in a single turn. So now the body's pretty set on burn count, yeah, so we do focus the head this turn. Head's only doing 1 attack, though, so we're going to need to clash a little bit. We can self-destructive purge this. It doesn't do enough burn to be warrant being used too much on the actual head. And like this, and then you can clash one of these. You can Capote. Capote's going to instantly stagger it, isn't it? Because it's, Tremor by burn count. Tremor by target's burn count. Although I think it's burn potency and it just says count. Unless I'm mistaken. 7 burn, 2 burn of random enemies, burst tremor, reduce tremor by 2. Burst die of the target, click 2 burn on random enemies. Yeah, that'll be nice. So this one's unclashing, but I think Mersault's gonna stagger the body, so I'm not too bothered. God, the head's got so much burn already after all because of the fact that, like, the butterfly was triggering, so whenever inflicted burn on an already burned enemy, there's even more burn. Okay, Sinclair's gonna corrode next turn. Hopefully that's fine. Body's staggered. We didn't even need the funny Capote synergy to work for that. And they're both at 99 burn effectively now. Because Capote will inflict enough burn to the actual other body part, to the head, just because it inflicts burn to other people too. And it rolled a 32, so nothing too special here. You know, and he's still got a bunch of self-charge stuff. That's pretty good, alright. So we focus winning some of these clashes, dealing with the rest of his charge. And he should kind of just die, I think. And you do another Capote, I think. Like, we don't even need the Ardor Blossom Stars from Ishmael that much. I mean, I guess we should be using our Capote, shouldn't we? Because Ishmael's Capote gives Wrath Power up to everyone. Which is pretty good when we're using, like, entire Wrath type stuff. Burn dealt an enemy already at max burn should just, like, count as additional damage or something, I feel. Because it's kind of really easy to hit the burn cap and then... Yeah, that was a little silly looking. Yeah, he'll burn out, but he's... No, he won't burn out. He'll bleed out next turn?
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다. 그치?
He's got a bunch of self-charge again now, though. Lose self-charge? Yeah, we just gotta deal with the rest of self-charge. That's doable. We can Harder Blossom Star one of them, I guess. Might as well. Harder Blossom Star, Self-Destructive Purge, that'll work.
이대로 가보자고.
Chris, he's got enough burn that everyone's gaining their funny damage up stuff on him. Pretty much no matter what. Do we stagger him and therefore we're not clashing with him? Yeah, that's not good. Because, you know, clashing with him was the entire... That's what we need to do in order to kill him. He's kind of undying until we deal with all his charge. Just a little bit. But then this will be our method, yeah. No, that's... How does he gain it again? Found out all skills are channeled by this running gain self-charge from the current amount. The current amount of what? Using coiled left shield as a jock to use self-charge. Okay, I don't know. Shh. Well, we can double capote him. Do we need to just stop just Unga Bunga killing him? Is that what it's trying to get me to do? Because I won't. I'm gonna keep it up. Eventually he'll perish. So, because we killed him, he technically died. Did he? No, his stuff didn't get even get canceled even. Was it supposed to? Is it just the first time it happens? Probably. It's only the first time he dies, most likely, that part of it triggers. Yeah, give it a good punch. Give it another good punch, Ishmael. Or you don't, you use the cape, right? You don't punch it. You kind of like slash it with your cape and then your maces like hit it. Yeah, like that. Precisely. This guy's still got enough self-charge to be a nuisance. Okay, so surely you're gonna... Yeah, if we just win both these clashes, then he runs out. So we double Capote again. For the style. And he should die, because if he loses both clashes, he'll lose 5 self-charge from each, and he's got 10 self-charge right now. So, I mean, Ishmael's animation's not going to go off, because as soon as the clash is won, I think that's when it gets spent. I should have overclocked them, so we could just see them both, like, in their overclock forms. But it's too late for that. He's dead this turn. Yep. Victory! Only natural. Yeah, you did the most damage. It's fine. Ishmael did a lot of damage too. I'm not that bothered. Ishmael's pretty close, given the fact that it was a Grips and Clear with 3 tertiaries, so yeah, he was doing a lot of damage. No shocker there. And a couple more levels, couple more boxes for me. Very nice, very much needed. Ego shards, my beloved. I just didn't claim any of that stuff until now. As do. And daily extraction time. Daily extraction time. See what shards we get. 3-star. No, 3 shards. God, I mixed up 1-star and 3 shards again to say 3-star when it is very clearly not a 3-star. How funny would it have been if it actually was a 3-star and I just accidentally, like... predicted it. That would be kind of awesome, I think. Reggie, okay. As you do. And Rodion. Alright, nothing too special there. But yeah, if you're uncertain who to spend, who you want to actually send Uptie for, Liu's not a bad choice because, like, it's a 3-star and 3 2-stars. The 2-stars are relatively cheap, and of course you can use them for free in Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard. Don't bring Burn into Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard unless you want to die if you get So That No One Will Cry, though, because So That No One Will Cry will just instantly demolish you, especially on Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard. But, yeah. Burn is funny. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.